everyone, and welcome to Sprinkle with Paper. Today I'm going to be sharing how I meal plan for my family of 4. I'll also be showing a DIY chart that I made for my refrigerator that helps me stay organized throughout the week. I am by no means an expert at meal planning, but I have found a system that works for me and my busy family. My hope is that by showing you a glimpse of how I meal plan, you'll be able to create a meal plan of your own that works for you and your family. Let's go on ahead and jump right in. Every Saturday, I take about an hour in the morning to plan out our grocery list and our meals for the week. I make up a cup of coffee, gather my computer, sit at the kitchen table, and just start planning. I normally like to keep things pretty simple. I find that if I choose meals for the week that are too complicated, I end up running out of time in the evenings, or I get frazzled and I end up calling my husband on his way home from work and ask him to pick something up. To prevent the last-minute phone call to my husband, I now break my meal planning routine into 3 categories. I have the easy go-to meals. These are the family favorites. I have one frozen rescue dinner. This is if somebody's sick, a practice runs late, a last-minute appointment, I just don't feel like making dinner. That's something I could just pop in the oven. And then also, I always try to incorporate 3 new meals. Now, when I say 3 new meals, this means something super simple. I normally go onto Pinterest and I will actually type in easy family meal. And I always try to keep it under the prep time under 10 minutes because if it says 10 minutes, it's probably going to take 20, and the cook time around 30 minutes. Because by the time we get home and we finished up homework, I normally only have about an hour from start to finish to cook dinner. So I try to make sure that if I pick something, it's going to fit within that window with a little bit of wiggle room. Now I want to show you how I organized all the recipes on Pinterest. On Pinterest, I have 2 dinner boards. I have dinner ideas and dinner favorites. The dinner ideas board is just for the current week meals. That way, when it's time to make dinner, I could pop on my phone, easily find that board, and all the recipes for that week will be right there. Then, the dinner favorites are all of our favorite recipes, things that I've already tried and I know that we love. Then on the next Saturday, when I sit down to do my meal planning again, that's when I decide whether or not the recipes inside the dinner ideas are now something I'll be moving over to the dinner favorites, or if I'm just going to be deleting them because we didn't care for it. Once I've decided on our meals, I go ahead and start working on our grocery list. I do my best to organize my list based on the layout of our store. That way, when it's time to go shopping, I can get in and get out. Another quick tip if you have a preschooler or a toddler is to bring them a snack, and not just any snack, something they don't normally get, so it's something special. That way it will help keep them occupied for the majority of the shopping trip. Another tip is to have a designated space where you write all your meals out for the week. I created this easy weekly meal planning chart for under $5. If you'd like to create your own, you'll need the following supplies: the free printable found at sprinklewithpaper.net, a 5x7 picture frame, scissors, magnets, a hot glue gun, and a dry erase marker. I also have spray paint shown because I went on ahead and just gave it a quick coat of paint because I decided I wanted it white at the last minute. Assembling could not be simpler. Just print out your PDF on bright white cardstock and insert it into a 5x7 frame. As I mentioned before, I picked up my frame from the Dollar Tree. And I love Dollar Tree frames for projects like this because they're so lightweight. The glass is actually plastic, so you don't need a lot of magnets on the back of it to make it stick onto the refrigerator. And if it does fall, you don't have to worry about glass breaking. Once your frame is complete, go on ahead and hot glue the magnets onto the back of your frame. Let it dry for just a few minutes and then it's all set and ready to go. You can hang it on your refrigerator and start writing out your meal plans for the week. The great thing about using a dry erase marker is that you can adjust things during the week and it's no big deal. Plus, you could also use this chart week after week. Just use a damp cloth and everything comes right off. One more quick tip is to add a dry erase marker to the side of your frame using a small piece of Velcro. That way your pen will always be exactly where you need it. I hope you found this meal planning video helpful. Don't forget to head on over to sprinkledpaper.net to download your free printable. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Happy crafting and happy planning!